Alrighty, Ashburn fans. This is Dan Reisacker, your Ashburn U16AA number 2 broadcaster here at the Ashburn Ice House in a socially distanced rink where we got a few folks, videographers and team reps and whatnot in the stands, but five. We're examining the ice, so we're getting a little bit late start. The previous game, I guess, just finished up. So we still haven't even started warm-ups yet, obviously. Seeing the boys suited up today, I think is expected to be a Jamie Manning game in net. That decision, of course, as always, is up to the coach. But Luke just played the game on, I don't know, whatever day that was, earlier this week. If you haven't checked the forecast, there is a winter storm warning. I think we're expecting 3 to 6 inches in Arlington tomorrow. So those of you who live out in the boonies probably will get more. So go play in the snow while you're watching the Super Bowl. It's nice that we have an extra day off, I think. Probably should have looked to see, I think, Jeff Street's doing clock today. And I think Terry might be doing double duty as filling in as team rep, and I'm not positive. And also maybe doing music. Somebody's going to be doing music, I think. Terry is standing right below me. If I were a better broadcaster, I would have the stats ready on our previous matchups against Caps Academy, but I don't. So you'll just have to make do. The boys they're waiting at the gate. Just taking the ice, and both sides. That's Ashburn, of course, is in white. The home game. Caps Academy in red. Lots of familiar names out there, both because my son used to play with that team, and we've played them so many times now. We got a lot of friendly faces, or maybe less than friendly, depending on how angry they are after we check them into the boards. It's been a moderately quiet day. I finally got around to mending a hole in my sock, and now I can't get my foot into it. If anyone has a suggestion on how to reverse this magic spell that turned me into corn, I'm all ears. I was thinking about taking up golf. I played a little bit, and it takes a lot of balls to golf the way I do. I was thinking about getting my amateur radio license, so I was studying up on Morse code, but then I couldn't sleep because the rain kept telling me to go fuck myself. In the bench. All right, here we go. 74 Kirshner sends it long. It'll be picked up by Dylan. Clever little backhand move. Almost loses an edge as he goes down on the freshly zammed ice. Zach Marshall got it along the boards up near the blue line, trying to get it out. Stesley gets it up to Scivolino, but Joey can't get a solid possession before the defense knocked it away from him. And then it'll be icing against Ashburn. Obviously still 0-0 after just one play. We got 16 minutes and 31 seconds left in the first half. This is an EJ game. We will have two 17-minute halves. Possession taking the face off. Hands it back to Mason. Mason around the boards. Gets it, caught up in the rail and goes past Will Schneider. 40, I think, takes a shot. Or maybe it was 46. 19. Shoots, it's wide, it's going to come all around the rail all the way out to Litterston, neutral zone. Possession picks it up and skates it through, but trips. Again, I think that's the fast ice. Schneider sends it long. There's a deferred penalty. Jamie just got to the bench before they finally, Caps Academy touched it, stopping the clock with 16 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. 2 minutes tripping on somebody, 46. So Ashburn will have their first power play. Let's see if we can convert this one, boys. Possession with a face-off. Cipollino is the extra offensive specialist here. He will pick it up across to Spencer. Spencer back to Joey. Joey long up to Seawick. He hits him kind of in the back of it, and he has to spin around. Spencer came in to help. Possession will take over. Again, fighting 2-on-1 as his teammates are hovering nearby, looking to pick up the loose puck when Zach gets it loose. Cipollino stops it, keeping it in the offensive zone. Caps Academy is going to ice it out and all the way down. The play by Jamie Manning. He's going to leave it for Spencer to pick up and take it. Spencer, pause the beat, lets his players get settled and ready. Got up to Cipollino, but 34 snuck up behind him and got it away. We're going to try this one again. Long pass up to Schneider. He got it up to the blue line, but got it knocked away. Come on, guys. A little more careful here. Spencer up, got it to Seawick. He chopped at it. It was like a little bit off the ice. Makes it a little harder to stop. Fresh legs out there. We got Landon Street joining the action. And iced again by Caps Academy, rolling all the way down. Jamie tries to play it, but it was rolling so fast he couldn't quite get there. Rolled past him. Mason. Cross up to Paul. Paul, nice clean reception, or relatively clean anyway. Got to stop, got around the offensive player was trying to take it away from him. He taps it down in the air. Mason keeps it away from 34, hands it back to Paul. Paul, slap shot into the goalie's glove. He's going to hold on to it, stop the clock with 14 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first half. Paul Allison will take the next face-off. Number 33, Davidson, kind of comes up with it, except he's hassled by Joey Greenland the whole time. And defense gets it. They're going to rocket it around. It comes all the way down, hits Jamie's toes. Mason picks it up from there, but then he tries to send it, takes his eye off, and it whisks it. 28. Also Davidson, I think it's nice shot by 33, Davidowitz. I think I called him Davidson earlier. There's a different player as Davidson. Into Jamie's glove. He's going to hold on to it there. Stopping the clock with 14 minutes left to go. We're still 0-0. I do have a clever plan to actually get an on-screen display of the score, but, you know, it takes work. And I haven't had the time to go do that. It's only clever if it works. It's not, so I guess I shouldn't call it clever. All right, that's Noah Robinson trying to flick it up along the boards, trying to get it to Grayson. Got stopped by number 90, Grundle. Hand up to Cipollino from whoever the other defenseman was out there. Oh, it was actually, sorry, it was Jack Klein that handed it to him. Jack along the boards. Cipollino picks up the loose puck, tries to shoot it, hits 34, I think. It's going to bounce back. Spencer finds a crisp pass to Cantarella, who had an amazing reception on a pass that was from behind him. But then he whacked it into the safety net. Back at the clock with 13 minutes and 27 seconds. I think it's one of the things that my observation, not like I have any expertise really, some of our players seem to be able to just receive passes so crisp, and others less so. It seems like something is, and I don't, maybe it's more a function of the people who are sending the pass than receiving it. All right, there's Jack Klein along the boards, flicks it out, gets turned around, knocked out of the air by number 10 on the Caps Academy team. Around the boards from Spencer to pass Noah, up to Grayson, flicks up in the air, over the net. Number, I think that's a 10, Red. Send it down to the corner where Cipollino knocks it up to Jack. Jack like lowered his shoulders to brace as he saw this much taller number 8 from Caps Academy coming at him. Scuffle on the boards, 2-on-3. Puck sneaks out. Cantarella brings it out. He's going to have chance to get it through the neutral zone. Spencer just, almost received the pass. Spencer tries to hand it off to Schneider. It's turned around. Spencer again will find it up into the neutral zone. I took my eyes off it a second there. Jamie tries to send it out. 46 stops it, sends it back behind the net. Spencer tries twice to send it around. Gets it at least as far as where Dylan was standing. Number 92, Bogushevs, takes a loose shot, hits one of the Ashburn players in the skate. Possession, comes over the loose puck, will find the pass to Sewick, bounces off his stick, and then it's flipped back around. Spencer's going to pound it into the corner, stopping the clock on an icing call with 11 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first half. Nice to see Annette, Larry, and Marissa in the chat. Possessing with a face-off. Got it up to Sewick, who got it out into the neutral zone, off the boards. I think he was going to pick it up himself, but got intercepted by number 34, Hunter. He's going to be chased by Mason all the way down. Possessing comes in. Sorry for the... Got my cords tangled here. Possessing took it away. It's going to go back around. Number 52, whose name I think maybe was Green. Handoff, and then there's a whistle. High stick, really? Who was... High sticking on Dylan. What? Really? You know, the official was calling it like, hey, high sticking, bud. And he must have been looking at Dylan and saying like, yeah, you know what you did. But I don't think Dylan knew what he did. I didn't see it either. All right, Shivalino will take the drop, and we are in a penalty kill. Zach Marshall got puck after the drop, and he will skate it into the zone, but it's knocked away from him. And Kirshner, 74, picks it up, hands it back to number 10, whose name I do not remember. Back to Kirshner. Up to number 8, Barta. He'll skate it through the zone. Brings it in, passes it to number 19. Backdoor shot against Jamie. I could see a player sitting there at the back door, not going to be let in. And that'll put the first point on the board of the game, unfortunately, for the bad guys. Caps Academy, our neighbors to the east. All right, Joey Greenland takes a face-off. 48's Red's going to come up with it. He's going to shoot it in, shoots it wide behind the net. It'll be picked up by number 90, Rundle. Head up to 28. Pursued by Mason on one side and Joey Greenland on the other. All right, loose puck shoots around the boards where Landon Street will pick it up. He's going to take behind the net. Pauses just a beat to find the pass to Noah, who tries to get it to Paul, but is intercepted by number 48. Pass through to 28, again knocked aside, I think by, I don't even know who knocked it aside. There's Joey Greenland, though, fighting to get it away. Gets it up to Paul. A little help from Mason. Up to Landon. Landon takes it into the zone. Takes his eye off the puck, I think, because he was sort of, his usual brilliance in stick handling was looking a little confused. All right, Paul picks it up around the boards to Spencer, waiting at the point. He gets it back to Landon. It's a very crisp reception there. Joey tries to get it around. You can tell he was trying to get to wrap it, and defense got it away from him, and they will ice it. Stopping the clock with 9 minutes and 39 seconds left in the first period. We are 0-1 with a little bit of a hole. Although I think they tend to play better if they don't. I think we tend to get a little overconfident if we put the first point on the board. I think they play better. I'm not, of course you're always down a point if that happens. So we might, it's not a good thing, but it's not that bad either. I really believe they play better. All right, we got 7 got past Dylan, and there was a breakaway. knocked aside by Jamie, but the rebound went in, and that'll put a second point on the board. I can feel like it's okay to let them get the first one to keep the Xtreme energized and on their toes, but let's not let in more than one. Come on, guys. My daughter asked me, why was the pig covered in ink? And I said, well, because it lived in a pen. All right, Possession takes the face off. Stewart gets it, hands it across the line. Schneider will pick it up, taps it under defensive pressure. 33 to it, sends it around the boards, where Possession kept it, gets it away from both 77 and 34, but knocked aside. Mason turns it around right at the line, keeps it going. Possession picks up the loose puck, tries to got it in right up to the paint. Shot by Will Schneider, knocked aside by the goalie. Pass across to 34. Hunter. Mason, spinning, knocks it back the other direction. 77 takes a shot, well wide of the net. It's going to come all the way around. 33 shoots again, also well wide of the net. 82, Dawes. Tries to get it up into the paint, gets it up into the paint, but then is knocked aside, I think, by Zach Possesny. Around back to 34. Come on, guys. You're playing like you're on a penalty kill here. All right, Colin intercepts a pass for the Caps Academy. Gets it up to Shane, bounces off his skate, and it's going to go all the way down and be covered by the Caps Academy goalie, which I believe is Kieran Sullivan. Kieran, who lives in Alcova Heights, just down the street. Not just down the street from here, just down the street from my house. All right, 48, I think it's Clark, picks up the loose puck after the drop, gets it down into the zone where he collides with Spencer. Zach Marshall got a stick on it, got out briefly into the neutral zone, and I think that was Scivolino who flicked it around the glass, it rolled up into the safety net, stopping the clock with 8 minutes and 7 seconds. We're down 0-2. All right, face off, hand up to Tim Butler, who just got hammered into the glass after he had already let go of the puck. I just hate seeing that. All right, Scivolino hands up to Zach Marshall, who under pressure hit it off into the corner. Butler sends it around the boards. Unfortunately, 48 is going to pick it up before it got back to Zach. They get it up, intended for number 10. No, I'm sorry, number 19, Segal, who does a little spin move and sends it back into the corner. All right, nice long pass up to Butler, but it bounces off his stick. He's got all right, Scivolino brings it back in for another try. Shoots and finds it right over Kieran Sullivan's shoulder. That'll put it 2-1. Nice job, Joey. Nice job, everybody. But Scivolino takes the credit for that one. I'm sure if I could rewind, I could tell you who fed it to him, but he mostly skated through the offensive zone and just put it in. So if there was an assist, it was mostly him. All right, that goes all the way down, picked up by, I don't know, can't even see who. It's out in front of Jamie's net, and Paul got it up to Landon. Landon tries to get it back to Paul. Nice opportunity for a backdoor shot. Joey Greenland fighting to keep it out. Why are our defense, I guess they're smart, fading backs. Maybe they just know. Oh, I was wondering why they were so far back, but they were right to be there. All right, Joey Greenland. Along the blue, up at the blue line. Number 8, Barta gets it out, back in the neutral ice. Picked up by 10. He brings it in. Teammates are doing a line change here. He's spinning around, stalling. And Paul Allison gets a stick on it, gets it up to Landon. Landon's going to hit the gas. Brings it in, but gets it sticked away as he tried to get through, single-handedly through 3 defenders. He got it back, but only briefly. 33 hits the gas. Davidowitz hits the gas. Mason keeps him boxed around the boards. He drops it back to 74 Kirshner, but gets it stolen from him by Joey Greenland. Finds the long pass up to Landon. Landon sends it back into the corner, and that line will head to the bench. 77 up to 7. Biggs, I think, is his name. Mason, hard around, picked up by 77 Lucas. Back to 74 Kirshner. Joe Scivolino. 3-on-1 right now as his teammates are coming in to help. Now kind of 3-on-2 with Grayson also nearby. That's Mason, got it away. Stopped it before across the line by Lucas. There's a whacked into the backfield there. 74. Pressured by Dylan. Drops it back to 8. Barda. Loose puck picked up by Scivolino behind the net. He will find the long pass, not that long, but he finds the pass up to Grayson. Puck's spinning like a top, so Jack Klein has to help out. He sends it, hammers it into Lucas, and the two of them battled it all the way to the corner before sending it around the boards to the far side. 33 finds 34. 34 across to 74, flicks it way up in the air. I think it almost hit one of the pennants. All right, passed up into the slot. Colin Cold stops it, and he will skate with it. Gets it up to the line, gets it knocked away by 34. 32, 92, I can't read. Reading is hard. It's fundamental, but hard. All right, 88, red, around to 92. Back the opposite direction to 82. Stop trying to read their names and just call their numbers. Back to 92. Shot knocked out of the air by Zach Posesny. He finds it. Actually, it wasn't Zach. It was one of his teammates. I lost track of who got it up to Will Schneider, who then tripped. I think drawing the tripping play, penalty. We're going to get a penalty out of that? There was whistles, he went down. Looks like we will. So 88. That's their. Oh no! They're 88. Not Langdon. They got an 88 on their team too. Joey Greenland takes a face off. Puck's still there on the spot. All right, here finally loose, and they're gonna ice it. As soon as I got a stick on it, which makes sense. Mason, pause the beat, finds Landon. Landon gets it up to Joey. Little pass to stick, but he's gonna pick it up off the bounce. Tries to get it to Paul. He misses it, and they're going to send it back out. Mason will stop it right as it leaves the neutral zone. Spins out one player, finds it back, pass back to Landon, back to Paul. Paul into the zone. Around behind, looking for something. Gets it to Tim, who tries to backhand it, but it bounces off his stick up into the safety net. Stopping the clock. With 3 minutes and 12 seconds, we're still down 1-2. Hey Joel. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I'm catching up on chat here. Possession takes face off. Will Schneider in the corner. Will out to Scivolino, back to Will. Possession takes a shot, pad save. 47 red, I think, rockets it around. Scivolino almost kept it going. Possession is going to go help him out. Pass it back past Scivolino. Will Schneider at the line. Shoots wide of the net. Civic was trying to get there to tap it, but no dice. Davidowitz, number 33, gets it knocked away from him by Schneider. And as the puck bounced on the boards, he got it back, but he couldn't get very far. Zach across to Spencer. Spencer fires, and Kieran Sullivan will hold on to it. In addition to having to look over at a different screen to catch up on the chat, there's also a delay. Usually it's about a 10-second delay which I don't think is intentional. It's just a function of the way YouTube. All right, Zach Marshall took the face off, and as soon as they got a stick on it, they're going to ice it. It'll be turned around by Jamie Mason. So Luke pointed out at some point I was giving him a critique and saying, hey, sometimes you could keep the power plays going more if you'd be more willing to play it. They practice a lot on bringing it out, doing those box passes to clear the puck from behind the net. That's kind of their go-to move. And so when I'm telling Luke, like, hey, on those power plays, keep it going. It's Bogachev, 92, pursued by Grayson Cantarella. Stopped by Noah on center ice. Luke pointed out that my advice is like, hey, be more aggressive about playing it. It's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. I hand it off to the D, they just take it behind the net and wait anyway until they've got the right moves. Probably not always true. All right, Paul Allison keeps it in play as they try to knock it out. Did not work very long. Barta brings it into defensive zone for Ashburn, but Noah turned around, got it up to Landon, but back at Noah, around to Mason, past Mason, up to Paul. Paul taps it off the boards and up to Joey Greenland. Joey brings it up to the line where Landon keeps it in the zone, but they both and Joey's on his belly. 74 hands it off. Oh, nice moves. Landon got a stick on it, got it out into the neutral zone. Short-lived, but at least forced them to get off. Rocketed around the glass by Mason. Joey taps it, almost gets it out. Barta all the way around. Dylan tried to do something, but picked up by 74, and they're going to pass it right in. Jamie gets a save or two in there. It's trapped. The puck, I think, I'm not even sure if Jamie has it or if it's just trapped up against the outside of the post. And refs are acting like they're checking the net. Everyone's just blocking at it. I don't think they can get it to bounce off the outside of the net. I don't know. Hard to tell from here. Probably harder, even more to tell from looking at a screen. All right, Shivolino takes a face-off. It's going to come out to number 10, Deutsch. Segal out to Deutsch. Back to Segal. Gets it into the paint where it bounced off Dylan's skate. Loose puck picked up by Shivolino. He's going to rocket it all the way down over the goalie's head, hit the glass. Marshall picks up the puck and tries to knock it out to Tim. It gets turned around, and that's going to run out the clock on the first half. I think about as the penalty was running out, or maybe it ran out a little while ago, but it's no longer on the board. So we will finish the first half down 1-2 against Caps Academy. Ashburn's, I shouldn't say neighbors to the east, because that kind of better describes Reston, but we got 17 minutes more of regulation play. I tried to organize a professional hide-and-seek tournament, but it really just was a complete failure. Because, good players are hard to find. What was Old MacDonald's favorite toy as a child? G.I. Joe. I was once in a competition where you lost if you talked. It was quite the competition, to say the least. I once got a little side hustle. I got hired to paint someone's house. I charged them for the labor, but I didn't charge them for the paint. Mr. Homeowner said to me afterwards, he said, "Why didn't you charge for the paint?" I said, don't worry about it. The paint, it's on the house. I'd like to say to the guy who invented the number 0, thanks for nothing. All right, Possessing will take the face-off, and we are about to get started in the second half. If, Spencer can be bothered to just kind of drag his sorry butt into position. All right, here we go. Possessing takes face-off, kicks it back to Dylan. Dylan pauses the beat, tries to get it up to Schneider, and as it gets trapped by the defense, Possessing will take it away. And shot from Sewick, backdoor attempt, but Caps Academy goalie snags it, holds on to it. Possession with a face-off. It hits it back, and Dylan. that was not great. I guess it went on the wrong side of Dylan. He looked down like as he watched it go by. Didn't react fast enough. I mean, he's a big kid. It's a little hard to shift your body weight to the wrong side that quickly, but all right. After the draw, Spencer picks it up. Tried to get it to, I think, to possess me, but ended up hitting it right between Zach and Will. Dylan takes it behind the net, pauses the beat, looking for an opportunity. Got it up to Zach and bounced off Zach and went all the way down. And that'll be icing against Ashburn. 16 minutes, 24 seconds left in the second half. We're still down 1-2. Shivalina will take the drop against number 52, Green. Wearing red. Mason comes up with the puck and then rockets it around. 82, Davies, back to Green. Loose puck comes out, Shivalino picks it up. He will send it, intended for Jack Klein. Got it a little bit in front of him. Turned around by 88, Red. Shivalino has to wait for a beat at the blue line, which he does beautifully, like kind of off balance, but ready to go the instant his teammate crossed. All right, that's Grayson in the corner, contending with number 88, Red, whose name I've forgotten. I want to say it's Litters. Oh, that's Litters, right? I should have known that. All right, Mason racing to get there before Green does. Green actually kind of beat him. Kid's fast. Turned around by bounced off Cantarella, came back to Mason. Caps Academy had to come off. Collins tried to pass it to Shivalino, got it a little in front of him. Colin knocks it up in the air as 28. Ducharme touches it, but then Shivalino will race. I think that's number 90. 48 picks it up. Back to 90. Shot. Hit. I think it hit Paul in the gut. He's like holding his stomach. But he's recovering because he's got the puck and he is skating with it. A little fancy move there. Off balance drag from his knocked to his knees by 92, Boguchev. He'll still get it back around to Landon. Got it out into the slot, but he didn't have a teammate there to tap it in. Grundle, number 90, gets it up to the line, but by the time he held up by Noah, by the time he finally got it into the zone, his teammates were already past the line, and it is offsides. Stopping the clock with 14 minutes, 47 seconds left. Maybe I should start practicing doing the math to tell you how many seconds we've gone by instead of how many are left. I don't know. Spencer fades back, looking for the pass, gets it tapped out of the air, but Joey got it up and then intended to Landon Street. Noah, smooth moves there. How long? I'm not sure how long you can keep that up under that defensive pressure, but he faked that guy out several times in a row. All right, that's a Joey to Landon to Paul. Paul tries to shoot, hits 77, and then 77 trips him. He's back up though. No whistle on it. I don't know why not. It seemed pretty clear. All right. I guess they're just going to say he tripped. All right, Landon in the corner. Back to Paul. Paul bounces it off his stick. Unfortunately, it's going to get intercepted. And Kirshner tries to skate it through. Collides with Noah. Spencer sent it down long. We played by Lucas, number 77. Caps Academy gets it back up to Kirshner, but out in front of him, and Noah got it turned around, but it bounced back off. And Spencer lost a helmet and stopped the clock. He's lost his stick too, I think. Spencer's heading to the bench. His stick is loose. He's so disoriented. He like skated back without his stick as he's trying to hold on to his helmet. Maybe disoriented is the wrong word. It seemed odd. Or maybe it wasn't his stick. I don't know what happened there. I mean, he didn't have a stick, and there was a stick on the ice. All right, Shivalino will take the drop. Tim Butler and Zach Marshall. Cross to number 10, Deutsch from 19. Deutsch will send it, and it'll be Jamie. He didn't quite cover it. He just stopped it and then knocked it aside, but they blew a whistle anyway. He like hesitated a minute before he knocked it aside as he was trying to. So we're down 2-1, or 1-2, I should say. Trying to make a habit of always saying the Ashburn score first. 19 Seagal, quick shot, and Jamie's got it. It looked like it's trapped on the top of his pads. Can tell sometimes the way the jerkiness of the way the goalie moves, whether or not he knows exactly where it is, or whether he's hoping that it's not in the net. Shivalino takes a face-off. 48 tries to get a shot off after it's kicked aside by Shivalino. And Zach Marshall finds a long pass to Tim Butler. He's going to bring it into the offensive zone. Gets it knocked away. Marshall picks it up to the corner. It's going to come back along the boards maybe. Shivalino comes in. Skates past the puck. It's turned around. He's being shoved out of the way. Dylan keeps the advance from going anywhere. Loose puck sent up by Mason up to Tim Butler. All right. 48 up to 46. He'll send it long. Most of them head to the bench. 19 stays out. Dylan gets it. Spins that kid out twice. Pauses behind the bench. Hand off to Mason. Mason fakes out 19 again. Rocks it around the glass. It'll come out to Seawick. '82 behind the net, looking for something. Drops it to 74, I think, or is that 34 actually? Out to the line, shot knocked aside by Jamie. Up to Litterst, shoots wide of the net. Come on, guys. How is it that they're playing like they're on a power play when we got a full line out there? All right, Shane got it away up to Zach. Zach sends it out to neutral ice. Stopped by 88. With Will behind him. But that doesn't do any good. 34. There's a little 2-on-2 scuffle along the boards where puck came out. Dawes continued to battle with Will behind him. We got a lot of increasing amount of shoving here with Will starting it, Zach following him up. Getting shoved back. Suddenly it's chippy. That's all I'm saying. All right, Shane got a stick on it and tapped it up to Will. Will brings it in, shoots, hits the goalie's pads and bounce out. 88 Litterst around. Come on, Will. Zach was there for the back door. I guess you gotta shift it up sometimes. Clark, 48, cross to 28, Ducharme, back in front of the net. Luke. Jamie's trying. There's a scuffle there. Player's down. Shane Seawick is trying hard to get the puck away as Grundle, number 90, was lying on the ice. Jamie couldn't get to the puck. because Grundle's body was in the way. We got 10 minutes, 38 seconds left in the second half, and it's still a 1-point hold to dig out of. Cipollino takes a face-off. Puck's still just sitting there. Everybody scuffles around it. Grayson gets it out to neutral ice, taps it off Jack Klein. Puck's rolling. We stick the side. Grayson's still back there, right on it, struggling with Davidowitz. Or is it? I think it's Davidowitz. Clark tries to send it, but Jack gets there. He chips the top of it, but Jack turns it back around. They will pass it back out. Grundle off the boards, out into neutral ice, picked up by 48. Skates it in, but loses it. Ducharme, 28, tries to do something, but Grayson's going to end up with it. He passes it out to Jack. Jack up to intended for Cipollino. He's got a scuffle with Davidowitz, and he does. He manages to get a reverse shot behind the player, but the goalie knocks the side easy. Paul Allison along the boards, fighting. Puck comes out, picked up by number 8 Barta, who's like got to be a head taller than Landon. Landon's down along the boards, and they're gonna whistle it dead. Barta's waving his hands like, I didn't do nothing, but Landon is, oh, his helmet came off, or maybe he pulled it off. I can't see very well. He's right up along the boards. I don't know if he's fixing his strap, his helmet. I got a lot of helmet problems this game. So Matt, I believe this is EJ because they are playing 17-minute periods. Now, if I'm wrong, I am willing to be corrected. But usually, in fact, eager to be corrected. I don't want to keep saying the wrong thing here. All right, scuffle there in front of the boards. Dylan trying to get it away. I think Jamie got at least one save. Passed through Joey Greenland. Picks up the puck. Oh, EJ is 25. Oh, so I stand corrected. You're right. EJ is 25. I don't know why that was. So this is a 3-period game. I'm just brain dead today. Thank you for the correction. All right, we'll get back to narrating here. So that's just me being dumb. I guess the game before this, I happened to catch the end of the previous game, which was, I was surprised when it said second period, only like a few minutes before our game started. That's icing against us. Stopping the clock with 8 minutes 24 in the second period. So my apologies. Somehow I had yes, that's correct. This is a 3-period game, and I've been saying it wrong. I apologize for the bad info. All right, Colin taps it back into the corner after Cipollino took the face-off, where Cipollino picked it up. He tried to send it to, I don't know, send it down. Segal stops it, it comes back around. Cipollino races him. Can't get out in front of him, but he kept boxing him up in the corner. Colin knocks it up to Tim and flicks it out into neutral ice. Litterst off the boards to Zach Marshall. Oh, Caps Academy is not in HA. Oh, interesting. That makes sense. So I'm just wrong all sorts of different ways. You can dock my pay for this game. All right, Siegel, or is it Segal, shoots wide of the net, up over Jamie's outside and up. That's Possesny along the boards. Puck comes out. 48 gets it out to their player at the point. I think it's Bogachev. Shot wide of the net by Segal. Colin up to Zach Marshall, gets it out into neutral ice, but turned around, giving Spencer a chance to pick it up and skate with it. Gets knocked aside, or Spencer left it behind anyway. Zach hands it back to Colin, who's going to get it back out into neutralize. 46, Barrett will dump it into the corner. Colin races 34, gets there first, but kind of whiffs past the puck. Didn't look like he was trying to send it. Spencer sends it into the corner. Litterst shoots, pad save, nice long legs on Jamie Manning. That's Zach Possesny and Colin Cole. The puck comes out. Zach gets it up to Will. Sewick's going to race Litterst for it. He gets it, and the two of them both fall over each other. Davidowitz picks up the puck, chased by Schneider. He's going to get it out into neutral ice. Mason coming fresh off the bench. Stopped it, but only briefly before they turned it back around. This time Dylan take it behind the net and gets shoved down from behind by 34. 82 around the boards. Past Barda. It's going to bounce out. Saved by Jamie, and then he was out of position, but 82 rebound shot was also weak. And he saved that one too. That's Mason along the boards battling out to something 7. Oh, interception by Mason. Again, tried to get it out past 77 Lucas. This time it's going to come all the way out. 33 sends it in. It'll be icing. Stopping the clock. Caps Academy coach is yelling. Yeah, I just had a brain fart on that whole EJ versus CBHL. On one hand, I didn't know that Caps Academy is not in EJ, but the main mistake was just I should know that 17 minutes is the CBHL period. I know better. I just wasn't thinking. As I said, I came in and watched the end of the last game. It said it was in the second period, and I was like, hoping it was an EJ game. So I guess I had it in my head. All right, there's Clark, shoots over the top crossbar, but Jamie snags it out of the air anyway. We got 5 minutes, 27 seconds left in the second period. Shivolino's ready for the next face-off. Puck comes up to Dylan. Dylan skates it out in the neutral zone and all the way through, but then gets it knocked aside by Davidowitz. He's going to come back and hammer that kid. Grayson picks up the puck as it comes off the boards. He's scuffling with 33, trying desperately, I don't know about desperately, trying valiantly. Jack Klein gets a stick on it. He's going to rocket it around and be picked up by Shivolino on the near side. Shivolino tries to get it away from Davidowitz. And it's going to come long. Grundle sends it down all the way behind the net. Race to the far corner. He gets there first, turns it around. 28 tries to wrap it. It pops out right in front of Jamie's face, but across. All right, this time Mason sends it around the boards to Dylan. Dylan gets it up to Jack. Jack pops off his stick. Stops at the blue line. All right, Mason's going to try the opposite direction. Doesn't have a teammate there. Deutsch, number 10, keeps it in play. Let's get back. That's Ducharme behind the net looking for a wrap. And Jamie. Kirshner brings it right in. 7 shoots, and Jamie's got it under his glove. Oh, wait, are they calling that a goal? I thought. There were some. That was in fact a goal. I thought it looked like I was looking at the wrong official, I guess. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about the battery here on my phone here. Make sure I don't run out since he just told me it was a low power. Alright, there's a backhanded shot. Jamie saves it, and there's a scuffle between Spencer. Spencer and number 7. Which I think is Biggs. I may take this moment to just pause for a moment here while they're talking Spencer. Make sure that I'm still charging. All right, hopefully you didn't miss nothing. There's Noah. You missed one drop. My phone is in fact charging, so that's no longer about to run out of power here. All right. Cavs Academy just flicked it into the safety net, stopping the clock with 3 minutes and 14 seconds left in the second period. Ciavallino, face off. Got it to Tim, tried to backhand into the goal, didn't get very far. Loose puck picked up by Bogachev, 92. Skates it across the blue line, shoots over Jamie's head as he reached for it. Spencer hits 46 into the boards, 48, flicks it back. Ciavallino is going to get there, and he will get it. Tries to get it out. It's going to get turned around by the offense. Spencer finds the pass to Noah. Noah taps it along the boards up to Tim, who flicks it out into neutral zone. Bogachev picks it up before Zach Marshall can get a solid possession on it and flicks it back deep. I think they're doing a line change on the far other side, and I think there may be I think he's gesturing for I don't know what that hand signal was. It looked like it was gesturing for a hand pass. But I was expecting to be a tripping call and roughing. On Noah, I assume. Oh, Noah, 19 red, so it is on them. And Noah's back behind the net. And the kid went down. So, we will have an Ashburn power play. 2 minutes. Roughing on number 19. Possessi takes the face off. Gets it up to the boards. Tries to get it up to Will. Will has to scramble to go back for it as it got stopped before it got to him. There's a scuffle along the boards here. Possesny comes up with possession. Shoots, hits the goalie. Schneider picks up the loose puck, a rebound. Off the boards to Shane. Stick got on it by, oh, here we go, 34 Hunter. Will try to get through, but Spencer just takes it away, or he tries to get around Spencer, and it's nothing doing. Spencer drags him out, backhands it over, back to Ciavallino. Ciavallino tries to get it up to, I don't know who he was trying to get it to. Somebody, whoever was there. Hunter tries to do something magic there, but trips over Will. Will's going to try again. This time gets it up to Zach, who stops it, trapping it. Shoots wide of the net. It's going to come all the way around and be picked up by Will before it gets out of the zone. Will winds up for a second like he's going to slap it. Drags it in, looking for something. You got the man advantage here. Use it. Hand it off to Zach. Possesny. Back to Ciavallino. He's going to skate it around. Pass it into the center. Backhanded by Will. And the goalie's got it. Good goaltending by Kieran Sullivan. We got 33 seconds left in the power play. Greenland took the face-off, got it up to Tim. It's going to come all the way back to Landon at the point. Back to Greenland. Hand off, I think that's Spence. No, it's Paul Allison. Joey brings it back out to Mason, and it goes between his legs, and he's going to have to race Ducharme. Ducharme's off balance, and he shoots it past Jamie as I think that was Landon trying to get back there to crashed into Jamie. That'll put a 4th point on the board for Caps Academy. We got 37.8 seconds left in the second period. I was pausing there to figure out who had crashed into Jamie so hard he was huddling in the net. It was Landon. That was a shorty goal that we just let in. 4th one this game. A little pause there to near breakaway, but then followed up. All right, Dylan, crash to Colin. Colin, pass Grayson to Cantarella, or pass Grayson to Chivalino rather. Takes a shot, bounces it off the goalie's stick up into the corner. Litterst around to Jack Klein. Turns it back around to Litterst again, or Grayson is there too. Kirchner skates it out into the neutral zone. Jack's looking the wrong way. It's right behind him. It's going to go long. Jamie comes out of net to knock it around, and that's going to run out the clock for the second period. Siegel. Oh, thank you, Marissa. Catching up on the chat here. It's funnier to say Seagal though, because it just makes me think about Steven Seagal. Can I just keep calling him Siegel or Seagal? I just like it. Thanks for joining the stream, Shirley. I'll take this moment to say, don't forget to, I'm not monetizing these streams, so I don't care if you like it, but go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell icon if you do want to get notified when we go live. Sometimes it just makes it a little easier to find the stream. I watch too much YouTube, I suppose, and so I'm so used to YouTubers saying those things. It kind of becomes a habit. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by Amazon Web Services, Elastic Compute Cloud, which is relaying my stream past the firewall here at Ashburn. Thanks again to Caps Academy for coming out playing with us. Thanks to you all, my loyal viewers, for watching the stream. I know that half of you would prefer, or most of you might prefer to be here in person, but we can't always get what we want. We are about ready to get started on the third period. I was thinking about buying a DeLorean, but I would probably only drive it from time to time. Possessing takes a face off. Number 7, Biggs comes up with it. He's going to send it long. Colin will pick it up in the corner. Gets it out to Bogachev in neutral zone. Turns it around. Loose puck picked up by Spencer behind Jamie's net. Waits a bit to draw in some players, sends it around the boards. It'll stop by Barta. Little backhanded shot, and initial shot saved by Jamie, and then there was a rebound as it was real close, and that'll put a 5th point on the board. Score is 5-1, which is not feeling great. Thanks for the comment on the team snaps there, Jennifer. I'm glad to do it. It's Chivalino takes face off. Dylan comes up with the puck, sends it up over everybody's head, where Zach Marshall tried to get it. Going to get turned back around. Dylan's got it again. He fades back, looking for the best passing opportunity. Finds Tim, but it bounces off Tim's stick. Picked up by the person who is not named Seagal. Clark. Pursued by Scivolino. He's going to get away from... Oh, shot by Tim. So Clark was... That was a great play for both Tim and Joey. It didn't put a point on the board. It looks like Luke's coming into net. Giving Jamie a break. I'm not sure. That's not too unexpected when we got a 4-point differential against a team that we are pretty, we're better than, I think, or at least well matched. I'm not sure it really has anything to do with the goaltending, but we got plenty of other errors here, like that one where Jamie sent it around and it went right past Zach Marshall. That's all right. We'll give another try at that one. Then we're here where Dylan had it behind the net, but just waited to be too long, and it got taken away from him. Scivolino finds it, gets it out to neutralize. Barta will pick it up from there. Skates into the corner. Dylan got a stick on it. 82 shoots, and it's past Luke, putting a 6th point on the board. This has not been a good night for us. Score is 1-6 with 15 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third period. That's not good for Luke's save percentage. He's only just been in net. I think it was the first shot on him. All right, Landon's looking fired up. He's going to get it out all the way down to the red line. Hand off to Paul under defensive pressure. Knocked aside, but Paul gets it back. Hands it back to Landon. Gets it out into the paint, but Joey's not there to tap it in. He's a little bit too far back. It's going to come long. Noah off the boards. Gets it up to Paul. Paul gets it out. Hands it off to Joey. Joey up to Landon. Landon across the line. Tripped by number 10. Joey. Back out to Noah. Noah slaps. Pounds it into 34. He just got his body there. Spencer failed to stop at the line. Noah collides with some poor kid. 34, Hunter bringing it in. Looks for the backdoor pass. And Luke tried to shift but couldn't get there in time. That'll put a 7th point on the board for Caps Academy. I wish I had something witty to say at this moment, but I'm starting to think we might not win this one. Scivolino will take the face-off. Bogachev, oh, sorry for the camera angles there. Got my cords tangled. 48, Clark brings it across the line. Gets tied up with Grayson. Two of them both get up. Scivolino will pick up a loose puck, gets it up to the line but not across it. This time it's going to roll in. Grayson will send it across, flicked it all the way through the neutral zone, and Bogachev pounds it into his own bench, stopping the clock with 13 minutes and 52 seconds left in the third period. Thanks again to Max Schneider. Today's broadcast corrections, editorial by Max Schneider telling me I'm being a dumbass, which I appreciate. Thank you. Possessi takes face off, gets it up into the front of the net. Didn't have a teammate there. Mason up to Will. Will dumps it into the corner. Zach will chase it for stopped by Mason before it got out of the zone. And he feeds it to Landon, who will just pound it into the back of the net, putting a point on the board for Ashburn. Starting the climb back up the hill. You got 13 minutes and 35 seconds left, boys, to even this up. That's more than 2 minutes per goal you have to sink. Plenty of time. All right. After the face-off, Colin comes up with it back in our defensive zone. Hill's going to send it past Will. Lucas around off the boards gets it to Biggs. Biggs goes in full throttle. That's a Star Wars joke. Kirshner, backhanded pass to Barta. Possessing keeps him boxed up. He ends up flicking it back to Kirshner. Kirshner shoots, and it pops off of the stick of Barta. Tipped at the last second, just before it got to Luke. Top shelf. That was well played by Caps Academy. I wish I could. So 6 more points, 13 minutes to do it in. Barta comes up with the puck after the faceoff, tries to get it up. Dylan a little spun around and couldn't see where the puck was. Spencer crashes into Kirshner. He's fighting hard. He's not giving up. Kirshner brings it back out. Looking for something, but pursued by Stewick all the way. He got it out, knocks it aside into neutral ice. Kirshner, again, still pursued by Stewick, who knocked it away from him. Biggs brings it in. Spencer knocks it aside, hands it up to Tim. Tim tries to get it to Shane, and it's going to be icing. Shane thwacks at it after the whistle because he's frustrated. 12 minutes, 27 seconds. Left to catch up. You got a 6-point deficit. Shivalino takes a face-off. Spencer comes up with it. Looked like he tried to send it. He's going to fight to get it past. I think that's number 10. 77 shoots. Hits Luke, taps it off his toes into the corner. Tim up into neutral ice. Picked up by 19. 19 sends it in up to the center line. Bounced briefly off of Shane Seawick's skate. He gains a nice long pass up to Shivalino. Shivalino trying to get oriented. Defense knocks it away from him. They're going to send it long, but stopped by Spencer. Spencer pounds it into the corner. Flicks it. It wasn't really a pound. 77 Lucas up to 46. It's going to bounce past him. Dylan to Spencer. Sends it deep into the corner again. Davidowitz, number 33, picks it up. He's going to send it around. Tapped down by Paul. Joey Greenland almost picked it up. There's a little scuffle. Like 2-on-3 along the boards. Loose puck comes out. Lucas off the glass into neutral ice. Dylan will pick it up. Dylan up to Spencer. Spencer again into the corner. Like this is, I don't know. Was briefly too many men. I could hear the other coach yelling about that. Joey shoots, pops off the goalie's stick up into the air, comes down the far side. Joey turns around, shoots behind the net. This time Spencer's going to get there. He'll bring it along the boards. Gets trapped by Seth 33. Out to 34, back to I don't even tell who, Barta. They get past Paul. Shoot, Luke's going to hold on to it. 10 minutes, 35 seconds left in the third period. Notice I said third period because I spent most of the game calling them halves because I'm it's just, it's been a long week. Possessing takes face off. Gets it up to, I don't know. He got it back. He was trying to get it to Zach Marshall, I think. Off the boards, it's right here along the boards. I can't see it. 34 up to Barta. Zach Marshall comes up with a loose puck. He almost hits this other kid named Sullivan in the face as he was swinging so hard. It's follow through. That's a Mason hitting to the other 47, Sullivan. No relation to the Sullivan who's in the net. which I know just because we know the family. All right, Zach Marshall trying to pick up that loose puck. It turned around as like a swirl of players there. 82 skates it all the way back around the boards, out to 34. Possesny tries to get it away, and he eventually will get it up to Mason. Mason will get it up to Zach Marshall. Bounces off his stick, and it rolls all the way down to the paint where it'll be covered by Kieran Sullivan. Nine minutes, 34 seconds left. You gotta sink a point about every minute, 36 seconds. Let's see what you can do, Joey Scivolino. All right, Tim Butler comes up with the puck right behind the net, tries to pound it into the slot, hits the defenseman, and it's going to come out. Bogachev will race, but and he managed to get in front of Colin. Shot 48, finds the rebound. That will make the score 2-9. I'm confused by the scoreboard. Oh, 9 minutes and 17 seconds left to go. I don't know why I was confused by the scoreboard. All right, Mason finds the pass to Landon back up to Zach Possesny. Schneider comes up with it. He's going to shoot, and it's under the pads, or stopped by Sullivan. Flicked up into the air and hit something, the ceiling or a light or something. Stopping the clock with 8 minutes, 57 seconds. Possesny comes up, takes the face off, tries to get it to Landon, almost does. Possesny's going to come back for it, and tied up. I think he just whacked Barta, just like swung the stick and hit him in the chest. I don't know if that was intentional. It looked like it was. Shot, and it sneaked. Luke tried to cover it, and it's in. That'll put a 10th point on the board. I think. I don't want to lay too much on the feet of the goalies. Neither goalie tonight has played well. That's my opinion. Jamie was not at his best, and Luke's not doing good either. Some of those shots are not, nothing they can do about it, right? That one that popped up off the stick, was tipped up, like inches in front of his face. What is he going to do? But, all right, Stewart chases it all the way to the corner. It's going to come back. Paul along the boards, contending with 46, Barrett. Number 33, Davidowitz turns it around. It's around the boards. Paul will hand it off to Spencer. Spencer taps it. It's back to Davidowitz. Around to Siegel. Dylan keeps it in play. Hands off to Paul. Paul looking for a hole. Fancy moves. Finds a hole, and off of Davidowitz, Paul will put a point on the board. Saw that player standing there like the post and banked it in. Nice job, Paul Allison. Putting the score at 3-10 with 8 minutes and 7 seconds. It's a 7-point hole, but you got to start climbing somewhere. Joey Greenland takes a face off. Red got a stick on it. They're going to send it up. Shane Suick gets it away. It goes into the zone. Paul chasing it. Hits the brakes. Nice moves, Paul. Off the board. Let's Joey take it from there. Joey's getting held along the boards by Barta. His stick's all tangled up. Paul trapped it with a skate, I think, and got it back out into the slot where Joey tried to get a shot off, but it was hit up in the air off of the defenseman's stick. Hunter. Cross to 82. Gets a little bit tangled up by Spencer and then gets hammered by Paul. But he keeps going. Kid's got moves. Hand off to Sullivan, 47. Tries to send it. It's going to bounce off of Shane's shin guards. And got it down to into the offensive zone. My phone is looking super chunky here. What's going on here? I do not understand. Hold on a second. All right. Hopefully we're back to normal speed here. Somehow the frame rate looked like it dropped to 15 frames a second, which is not great for a hockey game. All right, Scivolino picking up the loose puck at the corner. Sorry about that. Tries to get it. Yeah. 88 round to Charm. Grayson pokes at it, gets it up to Tim. Tim struggling to get it out into the slot. Turns around, hit back, tried to get it back to Grayson. Went past him. Flicked out. Over Noah's. Mason back up to Noah. Noah's going to take it into the zone. Tries to do something, gets it knocked away from him. Tim tries to shoot, gets held up by the defense. Barta picks up the loose puck. Takes it behind the net. He's going to move. Tied up by Scivolino. Loose puck as the two of them go down. Picked up by Noah Robinson. Noah gets it up close to the spot. Tries to hand it off. And 74 Kirshner got it away. Scivolino backhands it back to Tim. Tim over to Will. Shoots over the glass. Or over the crossbar, rather. Tries to pick it up. He's got it. Oh. Noah hits Kirshner. And it gets turned around. All right, that's Mason. Up to Will, actually past him. It's gonna go all the way down to the corner. Kirshner up to Biggs. Loose puck picked up by Schneider. Backhands it over, or hands it over to Landon. They're gonna turn it around. Noah's gonna chase it. Or Noah is chasing it. Noah tries to send it, but he whiffs it. And Kirshner shoots. Luke saves it. It's behind Noah. He can't see. He's turning around. Couldn't get oriented quickly enough. They're going to get another shot at this. Hand off to Lucas. Lucas shoots well, deflected by Schneider. Went way wide. Around the boards, back to Kirshner. Pausing a beat. Out to Lucas. He rockets it around the boards. I think that's 33. Intercepted by... Who's that masked man? Zach Possesny gets it up to Will. Will tries to skate with it, gets it knocked away. Noah Robinson finds a pass up to Landon, stops it with his skate. Finds the pass up to Will at the blue line, but it bounces off of his stick, and he's picked up by Caps Academy. Number 19, up to, I don't know who, up to Clark. Nice box passes there. Shot, bounces off the post. That was lucky because Luke reached and did not get his glove in front of it. Come on, guys. They miss a pass, and Landon tries to turn it around. Davidowitz will pound it around. I think that's Barta to Sullivan. Interception by Spencer. Spencer skates, takes it into the zone, gets it knocked away by Davidowitz. Spencer comes back and hits that kid real hard, and there's a whistle. Spencer's going to the box, and we will have 10 red to 19 red to 48 red. Almost loses an edge and goes down. Pass intercepted, or at least got a stick on it by Scivolino, and he's going to chase it all the way down. Barta, Scivolino hits him and gets it away. Gets it past Siegel. Deutsch crossed to 40 something, 40. I think that's Clark. Back to Deutsch. Back to Clark. At least I think it's Clark. 40. I think it's 48. Back to Deutsch. He shoots. Knocked aside by Paul before it even got to the net, and it's going to go all the way down where it'll be played by Kieran. Hand up to Deutsch. Barta receives a pass, hands off to Kirchner. Siegel. Maybe it is funny to just say Siegel. Siegel across to Deutsch. Back to Siegel. Pauses the beat. Back to Deutsch. To Kirchner. Luke saves it. Joey comes up with it, and he's going to get out of neutral ice. Deutsch pauses the beat. Finds the pass to Siegel. Stop it now. Up to Kirchner. Kirchner across the blue line. Fades back behind the net, and then drops it where Joey has a chance to pick it up, and he's going to flick it all the way down. That'll be, or it would be icing, except Kieran played it. Pass to Kirchner, and then turned around at the blue line. Unfortunately, bounced back out. It doesn't really matter because went back and Shane chased it. Mason comes up with it to Dylan. Dylan, bouncing puck, takes it across the line. Again, comes back out. Seawick sends it into the corner. Bogachev. Pause the beat. Seawick's chasing him. Keeping the pressure on. He'll skate it all the way through. Shot. Luke reached for it. It was well wide of the net. Mason off the glass gets it up to his evil twin, number 47 red. Little scuffle there with Seawick and 47 red. He's just shoving Shane right in front of the ref for no obvious reason. Shane's like looking at him like, you're gonna? I don't even have the puck. Dylan keeps it going, and it'll be iced by Caps Academy. Stop the clock with 40 seconds, 6/10. They've definitely slowed down. Everybody's got less energy. I think we know how this one's going to turn out. We may not know what the final score is, but I think we know who's going to win this one. I've said hopeful things before about Noah shoots it. That was a nice opportunity. Scivolino took the face off, handed it right back to Noah, got a quick shot off. Unfortunately, a little too high. And when I say a little too high, it was way high. But the speed. All right, 46. There's a little offsides, back and forth over the line. Stop the clock. 26 seconds, point 3. We're down 3-10. All right, Tim Butler bringing it along the line, hand off to Scivolino. Time for one last goal or shoot. Kieran Sullivan stops it but doesn't hold on to it. Noah Robinson around, looking for something, hands it into the slot, and that will be it. Time runs out. So we'll finish this one as a devastating loss. Kieran Sullivan getting a lot of kudos from his teammates. He played a good game. I wish I could say the same of either of our goalies, one of whom is my son. I did think it was kind of the funnier thing to call him Seagal because, like Steven Seagal, but if you haven't seen it, I recommend you search YouTube for the video Seagulls Stop It Now. It's catchy. It's, if you haven't seen it. So, all the things we usually say, don't forget to like and subscribe. Be safe tomorrow. I hear we're going to get a lot of snow. It's been fun being a broadcaster. I'm sorry for whatever was glitchiness, and also for my just completely kept calling it, confusing people by making it sound like this was an EJ game, which it obviously was not. Thanks for watching. Don't do anything I would enjoy. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you again next week.